Box myself in. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome. Yes, how are you guys doing? My name, oh, look at that. Ooh, look at the snowman. Oh, I know it. You want to go out on the little snowman trail with that sucker, don't you? I know you do. All right, so welcome you guys. My name is Artist Nicole, and guess what? Hello, Kim Zeus. How you doing, baby? So yeah, welcome. I've missed you guys so much. You have no idea. Hello, Cindy Bailey, again today. Hello, Cheryl from Minnesota. Lori Chestnut. Is that Chestnut? No, Chestnut. How you doing, honey? So you guys, I have not seen you since before Christmas. I hope, hi, Ann Dumont. Oh my God, I love your face. Yeah, I have missed you guys. I hope everybody had the most incredible Christmas. I hope you guys had an amazing New Year's. I know I did, absolutely. And yes, we're back. Every Sunday night. That's right. So tonight, you guys, we are going to paint this awesome snowman. Look at that. Yeah, but for those you guys who don't know me, okay, my name is Artist Nicole. I am Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I am back. My rules are simple. You guys you're frozen. I hear you, Kara. Let me tell you what, I've been taking my husky for a walk. He's taking me for a walk. Let me tell you. But yeah, no, my rules are simple. You guys at home, you're going to eat, you're going to drink, you're going to have the most fabulous time of your life. You're going to celebrate the fact that it's a new year. Wow! And other than that, I have no rules. So what I mean by that is I am going to teach you guys how to paint this awesome snowman. Look at that. We're going to call him Charlie the Tuna Snowman. However, if you guys at home want to do something totally different, maybe you want your snowman to have little, ta-tas or whatever, you go for it. Because there is no right, there is no wrong when it comes to art. Art is what makes your heart happy, people. You know what I'm saying? That's right, everybody. So grab those brushes and let's get going. That's okay. Hi, Mary Darn Bird. It signal stinks in and out. Sorry about that, babe. You know, I'm up in Maine. It's cold and it's nasty out. Hello. I got 3 words and it's in and out. Ooh, Betty Cameron, honey, I miss you, you redheaded crazy minx. Mwah. All right, you guys. Who's ready to get started? I know I am. All right. So, awesome. First thing I'm going to tell you guys about today, okay, is that you guys need to make sure, all right, you guys need to make sure that your canvas is going this way. Original canvas that I used is 11 by 14. However, hello, Anita Robinson, Cuckoo Cachootie, you gorgeous. So this one's 11 by 14. However, this one is, I think, 12 by 28. My whole point is this. You guys are at home, okay? Use what you can. The whole idea is that you create, all right? It's not about, oh my gosh, I got to get the perfect size, got to get the perfect thing. Grab what you want, create what you want, paint a snowman tonight, go to your place and get a better canvas tomorrow. Don't matter, right? Art's what makes you happy, people. That's what we're doing here. All right, so, hi, Valerie Lamb. Hello, Miss Mary Dawn Burnett. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Hello, Cheryl McFarland. How are you doing, honey? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do tonight is everybody's going to grab their big kahuna. Their big kahuna tuna. You know what I'm saying? And I took the liberty of painting your, pouring your paints already. Painted. Okay, so tonight you're going to grab your favorite blue. And then you're going to grab a little black, some white, a tiny little doo-doo of orange, your favorite scarf color. I decided to go with this little burgundy, which is basically a little bit of red and a little bit of black and some green. And that's it. That's all you're going to need for tonight's masterpiece, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to have everybody do. Hello, Marsha Sparks. Ooh, ooh, look at that, Sparky. Hello, Cheryl McFarland. What you guys are going to do is you're going to grab your big kahuna. And tonight, what am I going to call this big kahuna? I don't know. I think I'm going to call it, let me see, I'm going to call it Wonder Woman, all right? So every time I say, grab your Wonder Woman, you know what I'm talking about. All right, and what we're going to do with our Wonder Woman, you guys are going to dip that in the dark blue, okay? And right about the halfway point, hello, Jen Mita. Can you show the painting again? You got it, sweet cheeks. Zola, Mara L. Luciano Martinez. How are you doing, honey? Okay, can you guys see this? This is like the most incredible winter wonderland. Hello, Melanie Walker. How you doing, baby? Yeah. Okay, so first thing I'm going to have everybody do is everybody's got that big old kahuna tuna, right? We're going to call this Wonder Woman. And you're going to hit about the halfway point. And then everybody is going to create this beautiful horizon line. All right? Now, does it have to be perfectly straight? Heck no. You know what I'm saying? Mine's never straight because I'm not even looking at it. All right? So we're going to create this. And this is the line between our sky and our snowbanking, okay? And hello, Lily Love. Oh my goodness, that is like the coolest name ever. Look, I got a little turret on there. That's all right. We're saving that for later, okay? So first thing you guys are gonna do, you're gonna grab the big boy, grab that favorite blue, and you, my beautiful party people, are just gonna stroke it. Stroke it to the left and stroke it to the right. You guys are going to bring it all the way up to the top, just like this. And that whole sky is going to be your favorite shade of blue. Okay? Now, I don't know about you guys, but what I know is happening to me with all these canvases lately, they aren't very gessoed. So, if you guys are having a problem, hello, Nicole Jordan. How you doing, honey? You better ready to go glamping. That's right, girl. We're going to be glamping at your fundraiser. Okay? So what you guys are going to do is you're going to paint the entire top half with this brilliant blue. Now, you guys are all over the country. I know that. Okay? But let me just tell you. Tomorrow, we're supposed to get hammered up here in Maine. We are supposed to get a big old northeaster. So, you know what that means? Woo! Old man Winter's coming to smack us right in the patootie. That's all right, though. At least we'll have a beautiful snowman to welcome him in. Okay? So, you guys are going to stroke it to the left, stroke it to the right, all right? And you're going to paint the entire top half, just like this. All right? Now, if you are having a hard time getting that paint on the canvas, all you gotta do, grab your big kahuna tuna, and you guys are gonna dip it in the paint water just to loosen up that paint. Hello, Miss Christine Lorraine. How you doing, baby? What's happening? Oh, I think you're funny too. I like that. Okay, look at that. There we go. You're going to come around town. Now, the thing about painting, okay, our canvas stops right here. So while you guys are painting, you're going to paint the top, the sides, and the bottom, okay? But we never paint our bottoms first, especially if we're using the easel, because then you guys are going to get a sticky bottom, and nobody wants that. You know what I'm saying, okay? All right. So, as you're going along, you're going to be painting the sides just like that. Okay? Hey, thank you, Megan Jordan. I like your vibe, you little super duper. Jessica Smith Taylor, we are snowed in down there in West Virginia. No way! Don't you guys have like a, isn't it supposed to be warm in West Virginia? It must be coming our way, honey. Ooh, hello, Asper Kamar Khan from Mississauga, Canada. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, Caroline Tan from the Philippines. I bet you don't have no snow in the Philippines. Hello, Julie Ottoman from Minnesota. How you doing, sweet pea? Lisa Wilson, how you do, girl? Okay, now, once you guys get that entire sky painted in, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you take this brush. You're not even going to wash it off. How you like that? That's right. That's what I'm talking about. And what you're going to do is you're going to double dip the brush. So one side of that brush is going to be blue, and the other side of that brush, hello, John Alvino from Rio de Janeiro. Hey, buddy. How you doing? So John and I, in the summertime, we create these huge life-size sculpture. And he's like my boy twin, so I love him. You have fun in Rio de Janeiro for me, honey, because tomorrow I'm going to be freezing my you-know-what's off. Okay, baby? All right, so here we go. We got white, we got black, and what I'm going to have you guys do is you're going to come down into the bottom. Okay, we're going to create this line in between. I'm so excited to see you guys that I'm having a hard time focusing on this painting. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time since I've done one of these Facebook Lives, so I'm wicked excited. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take that white, we're going to take that blue. See that, everybody? And you guys are going to stroke in the snow. Okay? Because the one thing that Mr. Snowman needs, my husband and I, oh, how you doing, Jamie Switzer? Well, good, honey. That makes me happy. You and your husband, you even got the husband to paint. Let me tell you what, that's some good stuff right there, Pumpkin. And I'll be at Popover soon. Okay? So you guys are going to come in, and you're just going to flip that brush back and forth, alternating between the blue and the white. Because what that's going to do, you little whippersnappers, is that's going to create all this beautiful movement in your snow. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Woo! Ah, I know. You want to jump right out there and friggin', whoops, excuse my language. You want to jump right out there and test out your water boots, don't you? I know you do. Okay? Now you can pull some white in there, just like this. And what that's going to do is that's going to create some drifts. You know what I'm saying? Deb Wilson. Oh, that's all right, baby. So if the video is cutting out, that's probably the northeaster that's coming up here to Maine. So what I would suggest is you guys hold on, okay? You enjoy the show, right? Never trying to keep up with me because I'm more hyperactive than, you know, the A19er down there on 27, you know? So make sure that you guys just have fun, you laugh, you know, do what you need to do. And then tomorrow, grab this bad boy and paint once I put it on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, crap, I got a little white in there. So anyways, you guys are all finished when it looks like your version of this. Okay? And what I'm going to have you do, you're going to take that big old kahuna tuna, take your big old brush, you're going to give it a bath because it's dirty. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my hair dryer and watch this. Ooh. We're going to dry it off, everybody. This is why we love the hair dryer. Right here. It's like a Christmas miracle. Makes our life so much easier. And if you guys at home don't have a hairdryer, all you gotta do is give this bad boy the flat doodle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Uh-oh, somebody's putting angry faces on there. Well, if you're so angry, go away. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, we're drying her off, just like that. Now, the beautiful part about drying off a painting is when we do that, we can add whatever we want. Okay, say I want to add more blue up here. Well, when it's dry, it's going to cover. Look, it's going to go right over there. So I'm going to add some more blue up in my sky, just like this. Look at that. Idaho, hello Heather, how you doing, honey? You picking those potatoes down there? I heard that Idaho's got some mighty fine potatoes. We have some in Maine too. I just picked my first one a couple years ago. It was pretty exciting stuff. Okay, but there we go. Let's cover up this sky. Get it as blue and as brilliant as we want to. Okay, there we go. And I want to create a crisp line between my sky and my snow. So here we go. There's that. And I'm going to pull it just like this. And now that this is dry, I'm going to come in, add a little bit more white, a little bit more contrast. Look at that. Ooh. Give me a few drifts right there. All right. Now, once you guys are all done with that, we've got that nice and painted out. We've got our beautiful background, okay? Let me see here. Let's dry her off again. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Now, what you guys are going to find is if you are experiencing winter right now, just like I am, okay, what's going to happen is your paint is going to dry a little bit faster because in the wintertime, everything gets cold and just like our hands crack and everything else, our paint starts to dry faster than it normally would, okay? So there we go. There's our top. There's our bottom. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm feeling like I'm ready to get snowman-erific, just like that. Okay? And there we go. Okay. Now, the next thing that I'm going to have you guys do is we are going to create that beautiful Aurora Aurora Borealis thing pattern in the sky. Okay? And how we do that is everybody's going to grab their medium brush. And tonight, we are going to call this medium brush Justin. Why? Just because, I don't know, I have a thing for Justins. All right? So here we go. I've got my Justin, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off, okay, and I'm going to create this beautiful circle just like this. All right? I'm going to bring it around town like that. And all you're doing is just creating this beautiful sweeping motion. And it's okay if it's not perfect, because this is the wind. This is movement, right, you guys? You know how when you go outside in the wintertime and holy guacamole, it takes your breath away and then it makes your nose hairs freeze? Only on Tuesdays do your nose hairs freeze, but they do freeze, okay? So you guys are going to curl it around just like this. Bring it around town, make it perfectly imperfect, and just continue to follow that pattern. Can you see that? And you are going to add as many or as, hello, Darius Newman. How are you doing? Amy AJ Legacy, how are you, honey? Oh, I like Thai food. You know that, baby. Uh-huh. Lots of Thai food. Okay, and we're going to bring that wind around. And look at that. I'm going to bring this pattern back. Why? Because the front of it had more than the end. Okay, and notice this up close. All right, can you guys see how perfectly imperfect that is? And that's why we love it, because we're creating movement, we're creating fun. Oh, there we go. My kitty's decided she's going to join the show. Hello, Miss Kitty. Darius, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know you, you little handsome buck. Yes, sirree. I love it. Okay. There we go. And we're all done. You're using a very light touch, okay? And we are all done when you absolutely love what you see. And it's just a gentle sweep. You guys are coming in, and you're just coming around town, and you're just bringing it through like this, okay? So that's my first layer of wind. Now, next, why, thank you. This would be Miss Jada, and Miss Jada has decided that she's going to join the show tonight. Say hello, kitty. Hi, everybody. Yes. All right, now what I'm going to have you guys do is we're going to come in and we're going to bring in the second layer of wind, okay? And this time I'm going to start over here. I'm going to create that same swirly pattern. So watch this. We're going to go around just like that, okay? Maybe we're going to go around a second time like this, if you have a lot of room, all right? Really slowly, and look at that. Boom, chakalaka. Coming around town and stopping over here. All right? And again, it's just a nice sweeping motion. I've got this beautiful blue, and it's still wet because that's allowing me to create some fun stuff here. All right, so here we go. We're going around town again, just like this. And watch this. Ooh. Miss Cindy Bailey, you're watching tonight. I saw you earlier today. I gotta tell you, baby, it was pretty hard now for me to break into that yummy blueberry bread. You gorgeous little minx gives me the blueberry bread every time I see her. Okay, so again, we're going to start off with this second pattern of wind coming around this way, just like this, bringing her around town like that. All right, and it's perfectly imperfect. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Just like Starry Nights, you guys. But basically what this is this is movement. This is wind. This is like, woo-wee. Okay? Hello, Sharon Goff. How you doing? Vicki Johnson. How you doing, Pumpkin Pie? Exactly, okay? And you're all finished when you absolutely love what you see in that sky. You create your own pattern because it's your world. Okay? Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to dry her off. Right? Got my handy dandy hair dryer. Look at that. Kitty. Kitty usually runs, but Kitty is loving this. Right? She's like, I want to be in the movie. Cheryl McFarland. Yes, you can, honey bunches of oats. Okay? Oh, it's freezing down in Mississippi. All right, so Sharon just asked, can I watch this over and over again? Absolutely, Pumpkin. So what happens is I take this video, all right, and immediately following, I download it onto my Facebook page so you guys can have it forever and ever. But in a couple of days, what I do is I move it to my YouTube channel. And I think it's like Artful Nights Maine on YouTube, okay? You look that up. Hello, Cynthia Speck. And you guys can have that forever and ever and ever, okay? So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think there's like 45 tutorials on there. So, go on there. Have lots of fun. All right. Hello, Jessica Stockmar. Hello, little Revan. How are you doing? Yes, it's the crazy paint lady. How you doing, little pumpkin girl? Okay. Now, once you get this in here, you get that beautiful wind pattern, okay? The next thing we're going to do is we are going to bring in that gorgeous layer of winter trees. All right, and we're going to keep these relatively simple because they're a small focal point on that painting. All right? Hello from Kentucky. How you doing? So everybody's going to grab their itty-bitty titty brush, all right? The tiniest brush you have. And what I'm going to have you do, whenever I do trees, okay, is I start off with an imaginary trunk, just like this. All right? There's my imaginary trunk. Look at that up close. All right, I'm going to grab my medium brush, this guy right here, and what I'm going to do is, watch this. Tap, 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 tap. We're going to keep these little buggers simple, okay? So you're just going to go in on each side, and you're going to bring in that little tappy-dappy doopy. All right? Now, if you're feeling like you need to use this brush, maybe you're feeling like you need to want to darken up that little green so that you get better coverage. That's okay. Add a tiny bit of black to your green, and then you're going to come up with a Kaka forest green. All right? Look at this. Okay? And there you go. Keep these trees simple. Now, the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to do this guy up here. Look at that. Make those noises. It comes out better. Okay? And all I'm doing is I'm taking that little brush and I'm just wiggling back and forth. That's an easy way to do it. Okay? And when you're all finished, it should look like your version of this. All right? And we're going to create these funky-dunky little spruce trees all the way across our winter wonderland. All right? Check this out. Right? There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you what. There's nothing like a nice spruce tree in the wintertime. Except for when you're driving on your little snowmobile and then you hit the tree. Not to say that I've done that before, but I gotta say, you know, me and like machinery, we're not the best of friends. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys, here we go. We're gonna keep on going. Tap-de-dap-dapping. Going all the way across. And we're just gonna add in these cute little simple trees. Now, don't worry about, oh my goodness, my trees have to be perfect. Quit that foolishness. Oh, I miss you too, Jessica. I get to see that beautiful baby all the time. That cute little pumpkin honey tails that you made. Gosh, he's cunning. All right. See? So here we go. We're tapping them in. Deborah Paul from New York. How you doing, baby? Hopefully you're eating a big apple. Get it? Oh, just kidding. Hopefully you guys are probably getting the storm down in New York that we're supposed to get tomorrow. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. So, all I'm doing is I'm going back and forth on both sides and I'm creating this little tree forest. Now, you guys can do as many or as few as you want, okay? You don't have to make it look like a Christmas tree farm, you know, which is kind of what these look like right here. What you can do is you can add like, oh my gosh, I'm going to add a tree up here. Why? Just because I feel like it. Woo, look at that. Look at that little spruce monkey, okay? There we go. Don't be a Grinch about those trees. Make sure you add a lot of them in there. Okay? Don't be a Grinch. Alright, there we go. I'm going to keep on tapping. I'm getting on one side, getting on another. Nothing I like better than a little messy Marvin to to make my day a good day. You know what I'm saying? No such thing as perfect trees. We like perfectly imperfect trees with lots and lots of differences between one and another. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Boom. All right, and it's just a simple motion, and we're putting these trees all the way across our canvas. Okay, there we go. Here comes this guy. Oh, hello, Mr. Tree. Say hello to your little tree. Look at him. Oh, yeah. He says, I'm the Papa Spruce. I'm going to admit those little pine cones so the little rabbits can eat the little pine nuts in the wintertime. Hello, Victoria DuBois. How you doing, baby? I love you too, you good girl. Okay? And you're all finished when your little tree forest looks like your version of this. Okay? Can you guys see that? Way off in the distance, way off in the background. Maybe I'll add another one here just because I feel like it. Okay, look at that. Ooh, wiggy, 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 wiggy. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Okay? See that? Beautiful. Hello, Patricia. Oh, you're so welcome, Pumpkin. Where are you from, Patricia Troyer, where it's snowing down there? Troyer. Yeah, you guys, you know I'm going to murder your names. I don't mean to. It's all about, you know. Yes. So where are you from, Miss Patricia? Okay. Now, once you guys get those trees in there, what I am going to have you do is everybody is going to grab their medium brush. Okay? This guy right here. You're going to pull it out of the bath water. Hopefully you won't pull the head off like I just did. Look at me. I'm all like crazy because I haven't done this in a while. All right? Now, if you guys can't keep up with me, all you're going to do is you're going to enjoy the show, and then you're going to come back tomorrow and finish up because it's always going to be available to you. Okay? We're going to use it like this. And what I'm going to have you guys do is take a tiny bit of that white on there. All right, take a tiny bit of white. Look at that. Boom, bada boom. Tap, tap, tap. So all you want is a little imprint of paint, just like that. Okay, hi, Jacqueline Riley. How you doing, baby? And what I want you guys to... Hello, Kim Spillman. Well, thank you, baby. Oh, in Ohio. Okay, there you go, Patricia. Okay, now what I want you to do is very gently... You're going to let the brush do its thing, okay? You're not going to be pushing too much. Whoops, see? That's why we need just a little bit of paint. And you're just going to come into each one of these trees and use the gentlest touch that you have, okay? I know some of you are strong like bull, but I want you to use just the tiniest gentle touch that you have. And what you're going to do is, look at that. Thank you, Justin. You're going to add just little hints of snow on each one of these trees. Okay, here we go. There we go. Add that little snow because as you know, when the snow comes, it likes to get stuck in those spruce trees. When you're riding down the highway, or you're driving down the highway and you're supposed to be paying attention to the roads. I don't know about you guys, but I'd be looking at these trees, checking out what they look like, so, which isn't probably good for the rest of the world, but gosh, doesn't that make my heart happy. Hello, Lori Sanders. How are you, honey? Why, thank you. I hope all is going good in Richmond tonight. Actually, Laura, you live in my town. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to come in. Each one of these little trees is just going to get a hint of snow on it. Look at that. All right, nice gentle touch. Don't push that brush. Let that brush do the work. That's what it's there for. Why, thank you, Justin. Do the work. Okay. All right, just nice gentle touches on each one of those, just like that. And you're going to get the whole tree forest. Okay? Look. Ooh, da, 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 da. All right, make that noise. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. That's right. How you doing, little tree? That's right, I tapping you. Tapping you like in Timbuktu. Okay? There we go. We're going to keep on going. We're going to get this bad boy over here because he's like the big kahuna tuna tree. Bring a little in there. And don't overthink this, you guys, because the hello from West Baldwin, Maine, Kathy Zinovage. How you doing, baby? Lori Clark from Texas. Is everything bigger down in Texas? I think you might need to make bigger trees, Lori, because everything's bigger down there. Okay? There we go. And then finally, we're going to hit this guy right here. And as I said, don't overthink this. Just bring that in there. Okay? Beautiful, you guys. Look at that. Now we've got that snowy, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, beautiful. Now, next thing I'm going to have you guys do is we're going to come in and you guys are going to dry off those trees. Okay, so grab your hairdryer or start the flat noodle. Okay, yes, everything is bigger and well, good, Diana. That's good for you, baby. All right? Okay, and you guys are going to dry off these trees because what we are going to do is we're going to carve out our snowman next. I think I'm funny. All right. Now, what I'm going to have you guys do next, you've got this beautiful background. Now we are ready to bring in Mr. Snowman. You know what I'm saying? Frosty, frosty, here we come. So what I'm going to have you guys do is everybody's going to grab their medium brush. All right? You're going to load it up with white. And look at the positioning of this guy. So basically, he's 3/4 of the way down. Huh, baby? Yes, he is. Mama loves you. Okay? 3/4 of the way down. And we're going to come in a little bit past the halfway point towards this side. All right? And here we go. Here comes our snowman bootay. Look at that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I like a nice snowman bootay. Good old foundation. Grounds him. See what I'm saying? Oh. I like the snowman not to fall over. Huh? Okay, can you guys see that? I never do my snowman bootay. I never do it round. I always kind of do it like an egg shape, but you can do whatever you want. It's your world. All right? Add a little bit more up there. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to bring in the snowman belly. Get in my belly, Mr. Snowman. All right. There we go. We're stacking it. We're stacking it like our little stack crackers. Look at that. Ooh. All right. And then here comes number 3. His little head. His little peanut head. Well, actually, we're not going to give him a peanut head because I don't want a peanut head snowman. So let's give him a nice round head. All right. And there you go. And once you get that snowman carved out, you guys are going to take your medium brush and every time you paint in a ball, okay? A ball or a sun or anything that's round, what you're going to do is you're going to take that brush. Hello, Lisa Wilson. How you doing? Okay? And you're going to come in a circular motion, just like this. All right, ring around the rosy. Look, just like you're running around the racetrack. Oh no, don't get ahead. Da, 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 da. Okay? Keep on going in a circular motion, just like this. Whoops, we're going backwards. Here we go. And boopa. Because even the stroke of that brush All right? And the striations of that brush are going to give you the depth and dimension that you're looking for. Look at that. Oh, how you do? Yes, I am your little snowman. Okay? Here we go. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to paint in our belly, just like this. And the belly is going to go over the bottom ball. So, because the belly's in front. So make sure you paint that whole belly ball. Okay? Just like that. All right. And there's that one. And then number 3. Here comes his little snowman nugget. Usually the nugget's the roundest ball. I don't know about you guys, but when I was making snowmen, that was always the roundest ball right there. Okay? So there we go. And look at him. He's not huge, you know, in perspective. He's just a little guy in a happy little snow world. Okay? Now, while this is still wet, what I'm going to have you do on your paint plate is you're going to create a beautiful medium gray. All right? And how do we make medium gray, you ask? Well, you're going to take a little bit of white, separate it, okay? See this? Just a little bit of white, and I'm going to take a tiny hint of black, about that much, because black is naughty and it loves to travel, okay? So we're just going to use a tiny bit. We're going to mix it up. You don't want to make this too dark, because if you do, you're going to have a dirty snowman. Nobody wants a dirty caca snowman. You know what I mean? We're just using this to create a shadow that's going to create a little depth and dimension, make those balls round. Everybody likes round balls. You know what I'm saying? Especially on that snowman. You know, okay. Now. I'm sorry. Okay. Now that we have that color, what you guys are going to do is you're going to come in on this side, all right? And while that white is still wet, you are going to gently just sweep in some of that gray on the, I don't know what side that is. Left, right, something like that. Okay? There we go. On the left side. And that's going to create the shadow because your light source is over here. Okay? See that? And if it looks too gray to you, which mine does to me, all you got to do, scoop up some white, bring the white in, and use that white to blend that gray, and then mix the two colors together. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay? Just like that. You don't want that gray to be powerful, and you don't want it to overpower your white and end up with a little poo-poo snowman. Nobody wants a poo-poo snowman. Okay? All right. There we go. So there, and you can see what that does. See how that rounds the ball? Yes, it does. Okay. Now, I'm going to clean off my medium brush, my Justin. All right. Put a little bit more of that gray on there. Sweep it in to my second ball. But as I said before, this ball is in the front. So, I'm going to make sure that it comes all the way around his little snowman, you know, snowman body. Okay, grab a little white, come over here, and we're going to blend it together so we round out that little snowman body. Look at that. Ooh, what a nice torso you have there, Mr. Snowman. There we go. Okay, there's number 2. And then finally, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little gray. We're going to bring it into his snowman nugget. Right? Because no snowman is complete without a little round nugget. All right? So there we go. Grab a little white. Blend the two colors together. And boopa. There. Look at that. Ooh. It's a nice head you got there, Snowman. You must have big old brains in there. Okay? There you go. So when we're all finished, it should look like your version of this. Okay? You want it to be in there. You want to be able to see the shadow, but you don't want that shadow to overpower the white, and you don't want it to look like you got a dirty snowman. So make sure that you keep your white clean. All right? We don't want to, yeah. All right. So there we go. All right. Now, next thing we're going to do, we're going to come in with our handy dandy hair dryer. What? Thank you. And we're going to dry off our snowman. Okay? So here we go. Ooh, there goes my paint. Oh no! Ruh-roh, Raggy. Excuse me. Gotta be careful for flying paint. Happens. No posing with the hand dryer. All right, now. Next thing I'm going to have you guys do, okay, is everybody is going to grab their medium brush, because what we're going to do next is we're going to bring in his snowman scarf. All right, and you can use whatever color makes your heart happy. I love to use a deep burgundy red just because, you know, it's a nice color. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come right up underneath using my little brush, okay? And I'm going to add that little scarf that goes right underneath his neck, okay? And when you guys add this, make sure that you come out on both sides, okay? You want to make sure that it goes beyond his little head. Otherwise, it's going to look not correct, okay? So see that? Beautiful. All right. And then what I'm going to do, because this guy is hanging out, thank you, Patricia. This guy is hanging out in the middle of the tundra, right? He's like in Winter Wonderland. So what we're going to do is we're going to create these flying tails. All right, his flying scarf tails. Because apparently he's deciding that he's going to run in the snowman forest too. All right, look at those bad boys. I know. All right, add a little doo-doop on the end and double them up just like this. See that? All right, add the little doo-doop on the end and double them up. Here we go. Look at that. Okay, now we have that crazy scarf flying in the wind. Grab your medium brush, grab your Justin, and you guys are going to paint in your tails. Just like this. Alright, paint in those tails. Now, if you feel more comfortable using your little brush to paint in your tails, go for it. It's your world. No prize for using the bigger one. Okay, here's number 1. And here's number 2. Get right in there. Paint her in. Show those tails who's boss. You know it. Okay, there we go. And there, just like that. All right. Now, once you guys get those tails done, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you grab the little brush so that we can add, do I have paint on my nose? Oh my God, I really do. Look at that. How did that even get there? I don't know. That's pretty exciting though. All right. So what you guys are going to do next is you're going to grab the little brush, okay? Grab some of that dark red or whatever color you use for your scarf, and you're going to come in and create these little fringes just like this, if you want to. Nothing I like more than a little bit of fringe on a scarf. All right? So here we go. Look at this. I love to do these individually and make them perfectly imperfect. That way they're flying in the wind. Look at those. Ooh. Give me some of that fringe. Okay? We're going to do the same thing down here. Add little fringes on the back of this because that little wind is blowing. And our little buddy is like, ooh, it's so cold. Flying in the wind just like, I don't know. But anyways, okay? Awesome. Now, once you guys have your scarf done, what we're going to do is I'm going to take you guys into his little hat. He's got like this little Stefan hat going on. It's like he's like a little muchacha dancer. Okay? So you're going to grab that little brush. We're going to grab some black on it. And the first thing that I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to have you create a little disc that goes right on the top of his nugget. Hold on one second and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. Okay? Kind of looks like a little, I don't know. Sea slug comes to mind, but maybe that's not the best description. Okay, look at that. Or a halo. Look, he looks like a little angel. God bless him. All right. So there's the first part of his hat. Okay. Now, once you guys get that done, what you're going to do is you're going to come in and we're going to create the second part of his hat. And the second part of his hat is just like a little rectangle. See that? There you go. Looks like a staple, doesn't it? Okay. Once you guys get that in there, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to go, okay, put that little ring around the rosy. Another little disc right on top of there. Okay. Right. Then you're going to come in and you're going to paint in this disc that you made down here. And what I want you to remember is I want you to remember where that disc stops and the end of your staple starts. Okay? So just remember these lines here and how far they go down. There we go. Look at that. He's starting to look like a little Dapper Jack, isn't he? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then we're going to come in and we're going to paint the top part of his hat. Just like that. Alright, and remember that this part of his hat is the top hat. Okay. There we go. And then finally we're going to come in and we're going to paint in this little oval. Now, Nicole, why do you have me do those separate? At least that's what I'd be asking if I was you. Well, it's because when we come in and we do bring in the light, okay? We're going to bring in that light and we're going to make this hat pop. What you need to know is where each part of that hat starts and stops. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. All right. Now, I'll let you work on that. And rather than give you guys a halftime, I'm just going to give you my halftime speech, okay? So, if you guys have not liked Artful Nights Maine, Maine like the state, on Facebook, please do. Please join my online group because that's the only way that I get to see your paintings, okay? Send me your paintings. I look at each one of them. That makes my heart happy. I'm like, ooh, okay? So join the Artful Nights Maine painting group. Send me your paintings or you can message them to me on my Facebook page. And I always tell you to like Artful Nights Maine because if you guys can't finish it, that's where this video is downloaded immediately following the live event, all right? But right now it is live. Like I'm actually trying to get the paint off my nose, okay? All right. And the other thing is, I think next Sunday, I'm pretty sure what we are doing is we're going to be doing some of the shows that I'm doing in person. Let me show you. So next Sunday, I do believe, and I could be wrong, because you know what I'm saying, we're going to be doing Mr. Know Me. Oh, old man Winter Know Me. How you like him? Okay, so that is going to be next Sunday at 6 o'clock. All right, make sure you sign up for Mr. Know Me. All right. Okay. Now that you guys have that top hat in there, what I am going to have you do is you're going to grab your little itty bitty brush, okay? We're going to grab some white on the tip. And what I'm going to have you guys do is we're going to bring in some depth and dimension to this hat. I gotta find a clean one. All right. There we go. All right. So add some white. And the first thing I'm going to have you guys do is you're going to come around really gently, okay? And just sweep in a little white around the brim. See that? Well, thank you, Heather. Okay, so just a little white around the brim. And if you do too much, all you gotta do, come in with a little black. Look at that. And smooth it through. Okay? Yeah, look at that. Ooh, very nice. All right. So there's that part. Hi, Shirley. How you doing, darling? Hope you're doing awesome, Miss Shirley Rasley. Yes, sir. No. The 23rd is the snowman with the birch trees. The gnome is the 30th. Thank you, Ann Dumont. What would I do without you, honey? Okay. So next Sunday is the 23rd. Is that? Oh, there's a strong possibility. Let me show you the snowman that we're going to be doing. I rely on you guys. You know, my brain is like a wackadoo. Hold on. So, on the 23rd, the next painting that we are going to be doing is going to be this guy. Check him out. Ooh, Mr. Snowman. Isn't he awesome? Yeah. So there he is. He's hanging in the birch tree forest. So this is our next Sunday night painting. I've decided to do all the lives. I'm going to keep it simple. All the lives are going to be on Sunday night. Okay? So they're going to do this one next, and then we're doing the Know Me. Old man Winter Know Me. All right. Good. I tell you what, Ann Dumont, I don't know what I'd do without you, baby. But I miss your face. All right. So once you guys are all done with the brim, what I'm going to have you do is grab a little bit more white, Okay? And we're going to come in starting on this side of the hat. And what I want you to do is gently just sweep in these little highlights all the way down the shaft of that hat. See that? There you go. Thank you, Kim. Why, thank you. Yeah, that snowman on the birch trees is beautiful, honey. All right? And then the last thing we're going to do on this hat is right up there in that little scoopy-doo. I'm going to have you take that little brush, because right in the top of this hat is where he's accumulating all that snow. Okay, so just poke in a little snow pile in there. See that? Yeah, got a little indent in there. Got a little indent. Okay? Now, once you guys get the hat done, what I'm going to have you do is take that medium brush again, right? And, good Lord, I just ripped the head off. So strong, I don't even know it. Okay, and we're going to bring in the Snowman Arms. All right, now the Snowman Arms, first one, is going to come out of the side of his belly, right here, all right? So touch that, just right there. Hey, Michelle Dion, how you doing, baby? I know, right? Tomorrow's going to be the perfect day to do this painting up here in Maine, okay? Now, what we're going to do is you guys are just going to pull this out just like this, okay? Now, I do not like perfectly straight twiggies because in the real world, they never are. So there's number one. We're going to fork it off like this, fork that twiggy, and maybe we're going to give it a third one. Look at that. There you go. How you like that? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like my snowman to be a wimp. So, what I always try to do is on the end of that arm, on the end of that twig, I like to give it a little girth. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Just a tiny bit of girth. That way he's not a little wimp. Oh, honey, I'm so glad you're feeling better, Miss Michelle. God love you. You've been through it. Okay? Now, what we're going to do, now this guy is like hanging out in the wind, so he's like, oh, okay? So his second arm is going to come up this way, and it comes up behind the scarf, and look at this. Ooh, why? Because he's loving life. Look at that. He's like, whoopah, check me out. I'm hanging out in the little snow tundra. Okay, I made it a little big. He looks a little bit like Jack Skellington's, but you know what I'm talking about. See that? There's arm number 2. He's out in the snow and he's dancing. He likes to dance. Okay? Beautiful. Now, the next thing, Audrey Marie, so cold in Wyoming, and I know you get what we have had coming your way. Let me tell you what, girlfriend, it was, yesterday, it was like 0 degrees out here. So, to hear it, more of it's coming, I'm like, ah. But, I know, Audrey, you get it first, huh? Okay. Not Wyoming. Where are you from, honey? W-I. Is that Wisconsin? Wisconsin. I think that's Wisconsin. All right. So the next thing I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to have you guys grab a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow on your, orange on your brush. Minus 33 wind chill. Oh, good Lord, pumpkin. Oy, oy, oy. Well, my heart goes out to you, girl. Jeez, I'm crow. Snowing in Pennsylvania. Oh, geez, I'm dancing in the snow with my little grandsons. Did that today. Good girl, Kim. Making the snow angels. I like that. Denise Callis. Hi, Nicole. Joining you from Michigan. Love your hair. Purple's my favorite color. All right, girl. Well, I'm your girl then. Okay. Now, what we're doing now is you guys are taking a little bit of orange and a little bit of white. You're mixing them together and you're making a creamsicle color. Okay? And the reason why we do that is because sometimes commercial orange does not cover the first time, okay? So we're going to make a little, what do you call that? Little creamsicle. And here comes our carrot nose, okay? Now this nose is actually on the outside of his face because where he's positioned, this little guy's got he's got a perfect carrot pointing to the north. All right? Can you see that? Yes, sir. Says, how you doing? All right? Now, don't make an ugly carrot because you've done such a good job making a cute snowman. All right? So there's your carrot for now. And what I'm going to have you guys do next is take your brush that has the smallest tip, not the brush part, but the tip part, this part right here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over. So, again, we're not using the brush, we're using the tip, all right? And I'm going to dip it in my black, and watch this. Here it comes. Oop. Boobala! There is my Snowman Eyeball. Look at that. We're keeping it simple on this guy. Boobala-chong. Okay? I'm going to dip it in again. I got that black right there. And I'm going to come right up underneath that carrot nose. And we're going to give this guy a little snowman smile. Look at that. Boom. Check that out. Okay? And you can control the size of his little thingies just by the amount of pressure that you put on the end of that brush. All right? Once you get that in, that orange has had a little bit of time to dry. So we're going to grab that straight up orange and you guys are going to bring it in and you're going to paint in that little carrot now that you've got that underpainting in there. My guy has a big carrot. Nothing wrong with a big carrot. He's like, yeah, at least it's not the ugly carrot. If you like, you can grab a little bit of that little red underneath and just gently sweep it into the bottom underneath his carrot. Okay, and that will give that carrot a little depth and dimension. Grab a little orange on top. See that? Ooh, that's a mighty nice carrot you got there, mister. Okay. And there we go, you guys. Your snowman is complete. Pretty cool, huh? Next thing I'm going to have you guys do, grab your medium brush, and we're going to use that same gray that we used to shadow all of his balls. All right? That same medium gray. And hopefully you have some left if you don't make some more. And what I'm going to do with that gray, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to go around the outside of that ball. See that? Just like that. Because we're going to create a little snowman shadow. So here's my first one, right? That would be his bottom ball, just like that. Okay. Oh, look at that. Nice shadow you have there, Mr. Snowman. Maybe I want that a little darker so that you can really see it. Not that dark, though. All right. How about this dark? Okay, there's that. Boom, bada, boom. And then we're going to come in. We're going to create another ball, like a shadow of a ball on top of that. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And don't worry about this being like, if you make a perfect snowman in the snow, basically it's going to look not correct, okay? You just want a nice basic shadow that you can put behind him. All right? You don't want him to look like he's running through the forest. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever that might look like. Making snowman floofies. We don't want that. All right, no snowman floofies. And if it looks too dark, okay, all you gotta do, grab a little bit of white and then just brush that white right in there and tone it down. All right, no snowman floofies in our world, okay? That's that. Just tone it down. A little bit of that. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Grab a little blue if you want to lighten her up. A little blue and white. Add some of that in there. Oh, look. Oh, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. Don't overthink it, okay? And there we go. Okay? Look at him. I'm telling you what, Mr. Frosty is a super duper pooper. Okay, now, once we have the shadow in there, we've got our snowman in there. This guy is basic. We got that beautiful wind and our trees and life is good. What I'm going to have you guys do next, the last thing that we are going to do on this snowman tonight, okay, is we're going to do a little bit of splatter painting. So what that is that you're going to bring in that fun, funky, like, snow, okay? And how we do that is I'm going to have you guys take your painting. All right, it works best if you do this on a covered table, all right, and lay it flat. That's what you want to do, okay? We're going to grab a little bit of white paint on a paint plate, just like this. Zoop. Grab a couple of scoops of paint water with our big brush, okay? Grab your big boy. And grab a couple of scoops of paint water. So watch this, okay? Just some drop-ins. There we go. Just like that. And you guys are going to mix that paint together. Okay, so you want to loosen up that paint. Whoops, oh geez, I'm crow. There goes my kitchen floor. But you don't want it so loose that it's like milk. We don't want that, okay? You want it a little bit thicker than milk, okay? So about a cream consistency. Wipe off that big brush. Wipe off your big kahuna tuna. And I never recommend splatter painting until you know what the splatter looks like. Because as you know, sometimes what can happen is you can get those big old crap dots. And we don't want those. We want this to be just a light sprinkling of snow all over our painting. So I always take my painting and I move it off the tablecloth. Okay? And I've got my two big brushes right here. They're both clean. I'm going to take one brush, okay, put a little bit of that mixture on there, and then take a second brush and watch this. Tap it just like that. Now, if that splatter isn't coming off, okay, what's happening is your paint is too thick. So add a tiny bit more water. If it's coming off in big, wet, gnarly drops, that means your paint is too thin and you need to add a little bit more of the original paint. Okay? Now that I've got my splatter the way I want, I've done my test drive. All right, I'm going to bring my snowman back. Hello, Snowman Charlie. Lay him down on my tablecloth, okay? And here we go. We're going to bring that splatter all over Snowman Charlie. Woo-wee! Nothing I like better than splatter paint, Snowman Charlie. That's right, buddy. Okay? Add a little bit more if you need to. Definitely give it a test drive. Make sure you don't get the big drips, which I just did. See, I'm glad I gave it a test drive. All right. Here we go. Snowman Charlie, you looking good, buddy. Ha! Ding da da ding da da ding da da ding da da ding. All right, you guys, and once you get as much or as little of that splatter on there as you love, your snowman is complete. Wah! Okay? Make sure you guys add your famous artist signature to the lower left or right-hand corner, and that way, when you put it in the Metropolitan Museum of Art tomorrow, everybody's going to know it's yours, right? All right, here we go. Here comes my famous artist signature. Woo! All right, there we go. Woo! Stick a fork in it. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I have missed you so much. Okay, every month I'm going to try to fit 1 or 2 of these free Facebook Lives in there just so I can see all your beautiful faces. Hello, Kathy Cornier, Barb Trisando, Sue Pollock. Hi, honey. Oh, good. I'm so glad, baby. All right, you guys, I love ya. All right, send me your pictures. I can't wait to see them. Okay? Bye, everybody.